Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. Now, the judge on this matter, I think it's Blair Wonder. Blair kept talking about Roger, Rommel, Stephen Seeley being intelligent. I think she's throwing that word around just because you can retain and regurgitate what is already written and out there doesn't mean you are intelligent. And intelligent Roger, Rommel, Stephen Seeley would have created some sort of pill to stop all the diabetes that Bajans have. He would have done something. You know, when you have a vested interest in your people and the island that you're on or the country you belong to, he would have created some sort of pill because diabetes is wrecking havoc in Barbados. He would have created some sort of pill to stop the incest, to stop guys from targeting the predators that target young girls. That's intelligence, becoming some sort of scientist and doing something to bring you forward into the 21st century. But he's not so intelligent because he got caught every single time. Okay, he got caught every single time. Now he's been caught with guns, ammunition. He's even escaped. He blames the whole system. He blames the fact that he was born poor. So he's blaming his mom. He's blaming the person who fertilized the mom's egg. He's blaming the God that you guys worship. It's just like Adam. It wasn't as though Adam blamed the woman for his eating of the apple. He blamed God herself. It was, you gave me this woman defective. She made me do the thing that I did. It wasn't me. You could not have created something a little bit better. So that's what the Rommels do. They blame everyone else instead of taking accountability for the things that they have done. Roger, Rommel, Stephen Seeley, escaping from prison. He served the time for that, for the gun and ammunition and trafficking. I mean, he's a recidivist. He's a recidivist, okay? When we were looking for the guy who killed Samara Bristol, his name, he has the same name as Roger Rommel Seeley. So we were getting confused between this Roger Seeley and the other, the younger. He's the younger. This was the one. But they both appeared in some sort of video here. Roger Seeley here, Roger Seeley here. See, they both appeared in the same video talking about the boogaloos, you know, things that they did in prison. Yeah, so we had a hard time trying to, you know, decipher which one are they talking about? Which Roger Seeley are we talking about here? He's the one that was arrested for Samara Bristol's murder. He's the one we're talking about now that's supposed to be so smart. Maybe we were talking about Roger Seeley back then. They were talking about him being so smart, but it was him they were talking about that has, you know, he has a memory, he can regurgitate. You're not smart. You're not smart. You just are you're regurgitating what you have read, what you have heard. You're repeating because if you were smart, you would advance what you've read. You would advance what you were told, and there's something more with it. He has not done anything more with his life. But let's get back to his firearm and ammunition. He got 8 years for that. 8 years for that. So in all, his sentence was 10 years. 10 years, but that was whittled down because he has been on remand. He has been spending time at the hotel in St. Philip. So the 8 years for the firearm and ammunition, he has 3 more years to spend on that, and the 2 years for escaping, he already spent time on remand, so that was eaten up with that. And the blaming of his mother and God and Barbados and everyone else, you can't really work with that. Yeah, you can't work with all that blame. He has to take responsibility at this point of his life. So Roger, Rommel, Stephen Seeley, he's off to hotel. He is off to Hotel St. Philip. He's 40 years old. Can't believe he's that young, but that's what they say in this particular publication, that he's 40 years old. So he's off to Hotel St. Philip. It's a revolving door. He'll soon be out making babies. You know you like them that way. You know you like your recidivists. You know that you want them to fertilize your eggs so you can have a recidivist in the making, a recidivist coming on board, a recidivist being born into Barbados. That's why they're saying that the children are cursing the teachers and fighting with the teacher. They're out of control. You like it that way, don't you? You like it that way. Okay, so this one is on Roger Rommel, Stephen Seeley. He got 8 years for the gun and ammunition, 2 years for the escape thing that he pulled that he didn't. He wasn't successful. He's not so smart because he ain't successful at nothing. The only thing he has success at is going to the hotel in St. Philip. That's his only success. Going to the hotel in St. Philip, Roger. Roger, you ain't so smart, okay? You ain't so smart. But yeah, so he's off to the hotel in St. Philip for a good 3 years. 3 years more. He'll be out fertilizing eggs just the way you like it. Okay, this is it on Roger Rommel Stephen Seeley, 40 years old, off to Hotel St. Philip. Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.